Hello everyone. Today we're related to a trial psychology part 2.
Power off. Enter to Bluetooth. Bluetooth connected.
What's it? Study of psychology can be personally and professionally rewarded. Let's take a look at a trial of psychology designed by E220. Abnormal psychology focused on the origin and construct of mental illness, looking at unusual patterns of behavior, emotion, and thoughts. This branch of psychology at our nation for the North address entries at biopsychology concentrate on latent behavior in biology. This branch of psychology focused on high biological changes in trained behavior. Social psychology is telling how people think and feel. This branch psychology focused on how others impact our behavior. Cognitive psychology focuses on process other like attention, memory, language, problem solving, and decision making. As psychology focuses on how baseline techniques are used to understand reprocess. Working with people all ages about mental psychology, certain how people grow and develop physically and psychologically, like developmentally and serious helps you, and disease and invention to get you back on track. This spiritual psychology is focused on understanding why hearted this core personality and soul packer lie into how they involve are mentally. The main focus of parental faculty is certain quality and how they are my individual, lie in racial spirits and personality trait. Evolution, biology, humanism, behavior, social learning. Expressional psychology focuses on like important understand how the personality sometimes differentiates individual. Applied in social laws, several inferior law, the range of psychology, spoken of conductive branches surface, the process system determining how proceed, evaluation and competence trial. The reason why the stereotypic course is a section of psychology involved. Focus on scientific study of working industrial organization or schizophrenic relevant individual businesses and psychology. This is done by applying research at present employee team and organization, while examining employee well-being, employer to employee relationship, and overall work behavior. Overall, they focus on how work relationship affect life on the job and behavior. Summarize. The eight types of psychology cover were abnormal psychology, biopsychology, social psychology, cognitive psychology, developmental psychology, personality psychology, branchic psychology, and industry organizational psychology. I turn to second round with subtitle. The study of psychology can be personally and professionally rewarded. Critical, relevant individual businesses and psychology. This is done by applying research to issue facing employee, teams, organization while examining employee well-being and attitude, employer-to-employee relationship, and overall workplace behavior. Overall, they focus on how workplace relationships affect life on the job and beyond. To summarize, the eight types of psychology cover were abnormal psychology, biopsychology, social psychology, cognitive psychology, environmental psychology. Oh. The study of psychology can be personally and professionally rewarding. Let's take a look at eight types of psychology presented by SNHU. Abnormal psychology focus on the origin and contrast of mental illness, looking at unusual patterns of behavior, emotion, and thoughts. This branches psychology coming out in relation from the norm, address, and trees. Biopsychology concentrates on relationship between behavior and biology. This branches psychology focuses on how biological changes lead to change in behavior. Social psychology examines how people think and feel. This branch of psychology focuses on how others impact our behavior. Cognitive psychology processes applied attention, memory, language, problem solving, decision making. This branch of psychology focuses on how specialized techniques are used to understand the process. Working with origins, eventual psychology study how people grow and adapt both physically and psychologically, try to delay serious health issues, and assist intervention to get back on track. This branch of psychology focuses on understanding why cognitive, physical, personality, and social factors play into how we evolve developmentally. The main focus of personality psychology is study personality and to variety of my individual, relying on research theories related to brain traits, evolution, biology, humanism, behavior, and social learning. Behavioral psychology focuses on why it's important to understand how personality develops and similarity and difference between the individual. By applying social knowledge across several branches of psychology focused on inducing branch accession for core system, determine cross-cutting evaluation and competence to stand trial. This the reason why this field is called intersection of psychology and law. Focus on scientists study working in field detail organization psychology as greater relevant individual businesses and society. This is done by applying research to issue frame employee, team, and organizations, while examining employee well-being and attitude, employer-team relationship, and overall workplace behavior. Overall, they focus on how workplace relationships affect life on the job and beyond. To summarize, eight types of psychology cover were abnormal psychology, biopsychology, social psychology, cognitive psychology, developmental psychology, personality psychology, forensic psychology, and industrial organizational psychology.